Alright, peace and love, Capricorn. It's your boy MultiMahdi. Welcome to MultiMahdiTV. We gonna get into a read. I had to make sure motherfuckers wasn't looking at me from the window. What is going on? Peace and love, though, Capricorn. Not sure how many people gonna log in. It's Saturday. People trying to clap some cheeks. People turning up. You know. But peace and love. I wonder what the spirit will gonna reveal tonight. I got people calling me from Instagram. Like, who the fuck calls a nigga from Instagram? Damn, it's like you cut on Instagram, all you see is ass cheeks. Like, what's going on? It's Sean Daniels, peace and love. We're gonna get into a reading shortly. It's showing how your night going. Yeah, it's like you cut on Instagram and all you see is ass cheeks. It's like, I ain't gonna be funny or nothing. Sagittarius goddess, peace and love. I haven't seen you in a long time. Peace and love. It's like you cut on Instagram and all you see is ass cheeks. You said it's going well. How are you? I can't complain. I got the day off. I ain't really doing too much. You know? I'm really just enjoying my last days in the shelter. You know? I live a pretty boring life. In a good way, though. You know? But I will be moving in my spot next week. So, you know, right now I'm just really about like sitting on my money. Sagittarius goddess, peace and love. You know, this is a green smoothie. It's delicious though, you know. Almond milk, spinach, banana, kale, almond butter, something else in there. It's delicious though. So, I pretty much just realized, I realized that I'll never have a time like this again in my life where I could, it is good, Sagittarius goddess, it is good. I ain't gonna lie, this is my third one a day and shit, you know? But I'm using my food stamps for this, so I ain't spending no money, so. I'm being so honest, you know? I got paid, what's today? Today's Saturday. So I got paid on Thursday and I got paid on Monday. And I just sit on my money. Like, I'm just being honest. So the best way to sit on your money is to don't go outside like that. You know? I be going doing free shit right now. I say when I leave this place, I'm gonna make it count. You know? So my life is pretty boring. I don't smoke weed no more. I don't drink. Only thing I gotta do is buy food and travel. You know? So unfortunately, when you go outside, you spend money. You know? So I said, no, I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna be a corny, boring ass nigga, and I'm gonna see how much money I actually can stack before I move into my spot. So I've been like saving money since like February. So I just recognize the situation that I'm in. I'm like, nigga, when you gonna have another time like this to be a grown ass man and sit on all your money? You know? I don't know why I'm sharing that. Some of y'all could, Sagittarius goddess, are you good with saving your money? Cause Sagittarius, you know, y'all make money, y'all attract money, but y'all could be like, y'all could be, Sagittarius like nice shit. I like nice shit too. But Sagittarius, are you good with saving your Sagittarius goddess? Are you good with saving your money? Bundy said I stopped smoking cigarettes in April. That's beautiful. Please stop smoking them shits. You know, you said drug free and alcohol free. Proud of you. Yeah, I'm a boring ass, corny ass nigga. Whoever thought that I would be a boring, corny ass nigga? Yeah. You know what I realized? A lot of it could be because I don't put myself out there. But women loved me when I was toxic. When I was a drunk, talking shit ass, Tupac not giving a fuck motherfucker. Women love the shit out of me. But now I'm kind of boring now. Now I'm kind of boring now, you know? You know, I realized that. I was like, damn, when I was toxic, motherfuckers used to travel all the way to New York to Newark, catching like 2 trains with a little bag and shit, and spending that at my house. Like, I mean, I wasn't shit. I was a little toxic motherfucker. Why is that? Why is that? I be realizing that shit. I'm like, women love toxic motherfuckers. Now I ain't toxic no more. It's like, you know. Deshaun said nothing wrong with being simple. Yeah, I'm a simple motherfucker. I mean, it's still there, you know. But I said, at this phase, like, I'm going to be a boring ass nigga. Like, you know, I'm fun to be around, but I ain't going to be drunk out of my mind. I ain't going to be high as shit. You know what I mean? I ain't going to be reckless and shit. You know? So Sagittarius guys, did you say I'm sorry? Are you good? And Deshaun, are you good with? Be honest, y'all. Are y'all good with like saving y'all money? Like when y'all get paid, like of course you got bills and shit. Everybody not in my situation, which I get. But are you good with like saving your money? Or do you look back like after payday, like goddamn, what the fuck did I buy? Sister Soul said no. Okay. I ain't judging. I ain't here to motherfucking judge. The shorty said I'm not. Okay. I respect it. Like I said, I ain't here to judge. You know? But, yeah. Sometimes the best way to save your money is 1, 2, 3 love. Why you keep talking about Sagittarius goddess said when I have it, but I've been down lately. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Bills is high. You know what I mean? Shit is high, period. Food is high. Everything is fucking high. Like, I don't know how old people is, you know? Um, But I remember when shit used to be lower. You know? 123 Love said, I don't know if you trolling. Alright, 123, I'm gonna block you because I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I ain't even getting to the reading yet. Oh, we about to get into the reading, y'all. Checking the energy. Sagittarius Goddess, it's good to see you. You know, I ain't seen you in a while on the channel. It's good to see you. You know? The Shauna Daniels is always a pleasure. You know? Goddamn. Who the fuck just hit me? Shout out to Demi. Who is these women? Who is these strange ass women calling me on Instagram? Like, who calls a nigga on Instagram that they don't know? You know? I got women calling me on Instagram. Definitely. Definitely. Lovely Star. Appreciate lovely love. Oh. We got somebody else said they donated $1,000. Where'd you donate the $1,000 to? Where did it go to? I didn't see it. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that get food stamps and shit. Check your motherfucking card, nigga. It's food stamp time. I mean, I woke up one day, I said, nigga, I feel like I got food stamps on my shit. Tired of spending my money in this motherfucker. You know, cause I spent like, right. I said, would you look at God? I said, nigga, let me get 3 sodas. Nigga, motherfucker look on his food stamp shit. Niggas be buying extra shit when they got food stamps. You get 1 soda when you ain't got no food stamps. You got food stamps. You nigga, let me get 3 sodas and a cup of ice, nigga. Matter of fact, give me a bag. I ain't even got a refrigerator. Give me a bag. What you gonna do with all that ice, nigga? I don't know, but the food stamps is back. Niggas do be buying extra shit with food stamps. I know. I'm thankful for my food stamps. Peace and love. I'm just being honest. Because I make good money, but the fact that I'm in a shelter automatically qualify me for food stamps. I'm like, nigga, have my motherfucking food stamps, nigga. I be eating like a king out this bitch. You said have a drink for me, bro? Peace and love. This ain't alcohol. I'm just a corny ass nigga. I remember I used to get fucked up on a Saturday. Look at God. I was a different type of drunk. Niggas would be telling me shit that I did last. I mean, when I used to get fucked up. God, if God could use me, God could use anybody. I'm just trying to tell you shit. Niggas, I used to go out. I remember we took this trip to Atlantic City. And he said I be the same way when I go to the store with my ABT, right? Like, I ain't got no shame with my shit. Ain't no shame with my motherfucking shit. Before I checked my card, I was in the store. Something told me, nigga, check your motherfucking card, nigga. Because I be spending money in the store. Like, my food expensive because I'm vegan. So my breakfast be like $30. My lunch be like $25. Before I know it, I spend $100 in a day on food. Like, that's one thing I will spend money on my food. Like, damn, nigga, you got on flip-flops, nigga. Nigga, well, I'm balling with my food, nigga. You know, that's one thing. When I get in my spot, I'm gonna start a cooking channel. I'm gonna be cooking my ass off on video, flipping my little vegan. I'm making all my shit in the house. I'm tired of spending money. I mean, I love my breakfast spot, you know, but yeah, Carl Ralston, good. Don't give up, right? Right? When I get into my spot, I'm gonna be cooking my ass off. I'm gonna start a cooking channel and be cooking so much. Niggas gonna be making mad vegan meals and shit. Then I'm gonna start making my sea malls. You know, I can't be making sea malls in here. Niggas gonna think I'm moving work out this bitch. I'm like, nigga, that is sea malls in the windowsill. You know what I mean? And one thing I'm doing when I get in my spot, I will be taking a fucking bath. Give me peace and love. I will be taking a bath because I haven't taken a bath. At least I can be honest. I'm a clean motherfucker. Like, Will Matt is real clean. Luckily, you just know if you ever gotta go to a shelter, I could tell people how to survive. You don't I ain't sit my ass on the toilet since January. You don't sit your ass on the toilet. You better be a squatting motherfucker. You keep flip-flops on your feet at all times. You don't let nothing touch your skin when you get in the shower. Make sure you got flip-flops on your feet. It's crazy because you got to show niggas how to survive because certain ways, even though the place is clean, this ain't your shit. Demi said, I just was looking at shelters and why. Actually, when I go sign this book, I'm going to find out the women's shelter, the best women's shelter to go to. Because it is a process. Demi, do you have kids? I could tell you the exact time, man. You probably could move quicker than me. I went to a shelter February 6th. Had to Demi said, peace and love, Sagittarius goddess. Oh, you don't got kids, so you good. You good. You good. So I definitely make sure you email me, Demi, so I could go back and forth in the email. And I'm gonna send you the information for the best New York shelter, so you can plan that shit out, And sometimes, I'm gonna keep it real. Like sometimes that's the move, especially when you don't got family like that. Sometimes that's the move. You're gonna have you said the mats to stand on in the tub. Well, ain't no tub. It's like being in a dorm. It's showers. So flip flops will do the job though. If you got flip flops on your feet, you could. It's just like I be seeing motherfuckers walk around barefooted like this. They home. I be seeing motherfuckers sit their whole ass on the toilet. I'm like, oh my God, nigga, you gonna kill yourself. Like, it's a shame. Like, it's a shame. Like, luckily, I'm be honest. Like when I was a kid, right? So my aunt that adopted me, my aunt was like a minister, right? She was like a prophet. But she made me OCD like a motherfucker. We couldn't go to we couldn't go to cookouts and eat, cause you know how you got like crackheads in your family. We couldn't go to cookouts to eat. We couldn't sit on toilets, and everybody had AIDS. According to my aunt, everybody had AIDS, so we couldn't drink out of other people's cups. My aunt literally made us like that. She made my sister hella OCD, but we couldn't drink out of other people's cups. We couldn't sit on other people's toilets. We couldn't eat other people's food. And back in the day, I'm like, damn, my aunt fucking crazy. We can't do shit. But that shit stuck with me. You know what I mean? Even back in the day when I was like smoking weed, like we used to smoke weed like in groups and shit. I never I had my own fucking blunt. I wouldn't be the nigga passing the blunt to other people. I'll let other niggas roll their weed and I'll smoke my weed to myself. Yeah, it's just, I'm not like sharing my motherfucking blunt. And it wasn't that everybody had HIV, but that's what she told us. She said, they got HIV, right? I'm like, damn, everybody got HIV out this bitch. But there's niggas that literally smoke weed at the niggas that caught herpes and shit. Like, I'm not, it's so, sometimes the shit you go through in life prepare you for life. Like, the shit I went through early in life prepared me for life earlier. Like, even in sex, when it comes to sex, right? A lot of niggas used to get burnt and catch diseases back when I was younger. Cause niggas that do dumb shit. Like, I be talking to my mans, they're like, yeah, yo, you know what I mean? So I ate her out, and then of course, I put a condom on. So nigga, you ate her out, then you put a condom on. The fuck you put the condom on for, nigga? You swallowed the disease, nigga. Like, it's just niggas never had like for real. Like, I grew up in a house full of women. So it's shit that I was taught that stuck with me. How you gonna eat? I be talking to women now. And women be like, I made him put a condom on, but I gave him head. Okay, so that means you love him more than you love yourself. You don't know what the fuck this nigga got. You do know you could catch HIV, herpes, all these motherfucking diseases from giving a nigga head, right? I didn't know that you could catch a disease. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with niggas? Yes, you could catch a disease. Some people don't know this shit though. I mean, I'll take it's not like I'm gonna tell a woman, hey, I'm gonna be good though. I've been celibate for like since January. You know, something about living in a shelter made me not like approach women or try to get vagina and none of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck I look like trying to get vagina living in a shelter? Shouldn't I be trying to get a motherfucking apartment? Like, I told myself, I don't want no vagina. I don't want no vagina until I'm back on my feet. You know what I mean? I just said that shit, and I stuck to that shit. I be saying beautiful ass women, like, what is wrong with him? It ain't that I don't want to fuck you, it's just that, not right now. You know what I mean? There be niggas in the shelter like, you know what I mean? They be like hollering at chicks in front of the shelter. I'm like, nigga, what you look like? I mean, it is chicks that are fucking nigga in the shelter, trust me. It's women that love bum ass niggas. Some of these women love bum ass niggas. It's like they go out of their way to pick bum ass niggas. Sagittarius goddess. I'm so serious. Right? Condoms don't protect you from STDs, from all STDs. True. Definitely true. Wait a minute, Sagittarius goddess. Can we name a couple STDs that a condom won't protect you from? I always be worried about, cause you put the condom on, but like if you swinging or you got like something down there, a condom don't go all the way to cover the whole skin up. That little shit, that part like from the pelvis area, and all that shit be open. That shit still be open. The condom like stop right there. Like wait a minute, what about the crevices, nigga? And we grown, we could talk about real shit. Crabs. True. Alright. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really shouldn't be this honest, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had crabs before. Yep. I had crabs before. My father left me a lot of money when I was like 18 years old, right? I'm 41 years old. Thank God I could talk about this now. Some of y'all had crabs before, y'all just not gonna say it, right? Because you can actually get crabs from sitting on a bus. You could get crabs from a hotel bed sheet. You could get crabs from anywhere, so it don't make you dirty. They be little motherfucking bugs that attach onto your ass, right? So I had a show when I was like 21, right? Now I was like 18. And I had all this money. I had just bought like a whole Coogee outfit too. Like I spent like $2,000 on clothes. Who the fuck I thought I was, right? And I went to this strip club. This badass Spanish chick, right? So I was like showing off. I had my sister with me. I had my niggas with me. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, y'all want some pussy? I was buying niggas pussy. Like, y'all want some pussy or something? So I'm throwing money. So I smashed this chick in a strip club. I told you I was wild when I was younger. I smashed this chick in a strip club. I had a condom on, but I smashed her, and I didn't even know at this time. Like, wait a minute. I thought I had a condom on. I'm good, right? I go back to after I smashed her in the strip club, I can't see shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. This was the younger me, right? That's how I say God been walking with me a long time, right? So I go back to the hotel room, and for some reason I'm like fucking itching down there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I had a show in Pennsylvania. That's where I was at, in Pennsylvania, right? Big ass crowd too. So I come back home to Newark, well, East Orange at the time, and me and my so-called like cousin, like she was like my adoptive mother, and I was laying in the bed, and I was like, yo, why I feel like some shit crawling on me, yo? So I went and we was that close where I could pull my dick out and show her like my dick type shit. We was family, but she was like a mother to me. So she told me, go in the bathroom and go in the bathroom, take a white rag. I don't know if she put put bleach on the shit, and told me to wipe myself down there and bring the rag back, right? I shouldn't even tell you this, but I'm gonna tell this story, right? So I go wipe my pubic hairs, and I go bring her the rag back. And we both look at the white rag, and a fucking bug jumped on the motherfucking rag. I start fucking punching the fucking wall and shit. So now I go to the I rush and go to the motherfucking hospital. Like, yo, it's motherfucking bugs crawling on me. They're like, yo, why you here? I'm like, I'm trying to whisper that shit. I think I got the fucking crabs, right? So I'm sitting in the motherfucking hospital room, like moving around in the motherfucking chair, right? And they like, so I'm talking to the doctor. Yeah, the doctor like, yeah, looks like you got crabs. So she like, how'd you get it? And I told her, like, I went to a strip club. The bitch was bad as hell. Fucked the bitch in the strip club, doggy style, right? And she gave me some cream. Told me I had to cut all my pubic hairs off. Gave me some cream, and I stayed in the house for like a day or two, right? And she said, nigga, you're lucky because you could have caught something else, right? So ever since that day, I hated fucking strippers. Like literally, I after that, I'll go to the strip club with my niggas, and I wouldn't let a bitch touch me. Like, they be like, what's wrong with him? Like, they be like, want to dance on my lap. I'm like, get the fuck off of me. I ain't trust a motherfucker after that. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I go through something, I learn from something. Like, like, strip club, strip clubs, like, I ain't been to one in years, you know what I mean? But I was bougie as shit. I'm like, bitch, please. Hell no. She like, you want a lap dance? No, bitch, stay over there. Here go $4, motherfucker. Give me a Corona. I'll go to watch back then, but don't touch me. They're like, what's wrong with him? He don't like to be touched by strippers. I never forgave that because that bitch was bad as hell. I'm like, how long was this bitch dancing in the club that night before she realized she had fucking crabs? I ain't trust shit. So that's my story. You right. You 100% right, Sagittarius goddess. A condom do not protect you from motherfucking crabs. You know? And I could tell stories like this because I ain't got no shame in my game. You know what I mean? I take crap. Some of you niggas is walking around with AIDS. Some of you niggas is walking around with fucking herpes and HIV. I take motherfucking crabs, nigga. That was my learning lesson. Like, nigga, I'll take crabs any day over some shit that I can't get rid of. So why you telling this story, MultiMahdi? Because that shit can help somebody that's young, that don't know shit, you know? I know about the underground, nigga. Because I had a mom friend. I used to have a mom friend, right? And when you younger, you'll go through phases like this. You be like, what's the difference from me fucking a stripper and me meeting somebody that want me to take them on a date? He's like, the main goal is I want some vagina. This is how I used to think. Niggas think like this now. The main goal is, I want some vagina. But the chick want me to romance her. Right? So she, you take her out to the movies, take her out to dinner. Well, hopes that you're going to get some booty at the end of the night, hopefully. Right? Or you can go to the strip club and for $60 you can fuck a bad bitch. Right? And that's how I used to think when I was younger, like when I was like 22, 23. I'm like, it's easier to fuck a bitch than a stripper bitch. But now, you know, uh, now that I'm older, you know, I thank God that my mentality changed. You know what I mean? Like, no, nigga, half of these women, you don't want to be fucking the first night anyway because you fucking all type of demons and shit. Fuck vagina. You wake up and lose your motherfucking job, nigga, because you got a demon. People don't understand that. Like, when you spiritual, you can't just be sleeping with anybody. You know, I had to learn that shit. I'll literally fuck a chick and my car get taken by the police the next day. Like, what the fuck? Fuck a chick and get fired from work. Like, what the fuck type of punishment is this? So, yeah, I know that was a little deep, you know, but yeah, that's one of my stories. Don't act like some of y'all got crabs right now. Some of y'all got crabs during this reading right now. Think about it. Somebody out here getting crabs right now, you know. Somebody out here, they got new diseases nowadays. They got new shit that you can't even pronounce, Sagittarius Goddess. I looked up, let me see this. Let's look it up. Let's look this shit up. We having like a little sex ed. Sex ed. Thank God the only thing I ever had was motherfucking crabs. You know? Yeah, I'm 41. That's back when I was 18 years old. I hate strippers to this day now. Like, what you bitch, you out here giving people crabs again? Cause that bitch was bad as shit walking around with fucking you. You don't know who the fuck got what. That bitch was bad. Gave me motherfucking crabs. How many STDs exist? I like when they talk back. Hold on. What are the new STDs that came out?
While there aren't entirely new sexually transmitted diseases, some less common ones are increasing, like Mycoplasma genitalium, which can be hard to treat. Also, a sexually transmitted form of ringworm is spreading, along with outbreaks of things like Shigella sony and hepatitis A.
What? They got new shit that you can't even pronounce. What the fuck they got? This includes Mycoplasma genitalium, aka MGen. Then they got a new form of transmitted disease like the ringworm. Niggas is getting the ringworm on their balls and vaginas? Oh my God, you know how itchy that is? You hear this shit? Listen to this. Like it's a Jordan shoe. What are the new STDs that came out?
While there aren't entirely new sexually transmitted diseases, some less common ones are increasing, like Mycoplasma genitalium, which can be hard to treat. Also, a sexually transmitted form of ringworm is spreading, along with outbreaks of things like Shigella sony and hepatitis A.
Don't that shit make you want to get to know somebody? The first date should be to the motherfucking clinic. Hey, how you doing, beautiful? Where we going at? Where we going today on our date? We going to the motherfucking clinic. When the last time you had a checkout? I'm so serious. I'm not getting ringworm on my balls. I'm not doing it. Somebody said, which one you got? Nigga, my balls is big. I got the cleanest balls in New York, nigga. I got the cleanest balls in New York. I ain't have sex since motherfucking, since January. Nigga, it's about to be January again. And I ain't got no shame in my game, nigga. My motherfucking medical record is flawless, nigga. My balls are the cleanest balls in New York. Fresh balls. You know what I mean? You said somebody not cleaning themselves after sex and getting a ringworm. Oh my God. Hear that horn? Yeah. So I'm guessing the nigga in the comment must got herpes, cause you assume that I got herpes. Why the fuck would I have herpes, nigga? Why would I have any disease? Stupid ass. Didn't I just tell you my aunt told me everybody got HIV? Nigga, I've been pretty on point, you know? A lot of people I had sex with, they went and got tested first. They had the complete paperwork and I had mine. I've done that in the past, like before I even slept with motherfuckers. Like, you got health insurance? Yeah, we can have fun in the bedroom. Long as you come back with some clean paperwork. And sometimes, you know, that at least I did that, though. At least I did that. Because the motherfucker can have AIDS and the shit don't even come up. Shit come up 6 months later, 3 months later. But at least I did take the precautions, like, you know. I wasn't just meeting a motherfucker and just smashing like that, you know. So yeah, since you a dude and you wondering what type of STDs I got, like we sleeping together or something, yeah, these balls is fresh. So tell your girl everything is good. It's a go. And tell your mother too. Okay? I don't mean to be disrespectful. Just stay the fuck off the page. Alright? So I don't know why we talking about Sagittarius goddess. I don't know why we talking about sex and we talking about STDs. Somebody can have a motherfucking STD. Yeah, nothing happens by mistake, by the way. Dear Most High God, let's get into this reading. Why are we online talking about STDs? Why are we talking about STDs, Lord? We ain't even talk about spiritual. Let's look up. Now we talking about physical STDs, right? But we ain't talking about spiritual STDs and STIs, right? Because you get spiritual demons on you, right? Okay. What are the side effects from a spiritual STD? I like when they talk back. What is a spiritual STD?
A spiritual STD is a religious metaphor, not a medical one. Some groups use it to describe spiritual infections from sexual actions, believing demons cause them. The cure is spiritual deliverance, which involves prayers, not actual medical treatment for real sexually transmitted diseases.
Interesting. Okay. Somebody passing their stuff around without cleaning themselves. So, why are we talking, you know, not happened by mistake? Why are we talking about on a Saturday night? I hate to fuck somebody's Saturday night up. You know? I hate to fuck somebody's Saturday night up. But why are we talking about spiritual STDs? Why are we talking about STDs? Ace of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Left out in the cold. This is bad health. Somebody been paying for sex. It's somebody out there that pays for sex. That's money. And the Five of Pentacles represent bad health. Somebody been paying for sex. If I see them Five of Pentacles and at one Pentacle, that's Six Pentacles. If you ever look up the Six of Pentacles in tarot, it's two people on their knees. Somebody been paying for sex. And they got bad health. Yeah. Somebody been paying for sex and they trapped in their head because they got bad health. I can't make this shit up. Somebody, Five of Pentacles, could represent bad health. Somebody been paying for sex. And they trapped in their head about something. They trapped in their head about something. Somebody paying for sex. And they got bad health. This is why we talking about this shit. Somebody paid for sex and they got bad health. They trapped in their head. Somebody could be a Capricorn to a Virgo or Aquarius to a Gemini. 8 and 5 equal 13. 13 is the death card. Scorpio energy. So somebody paid for sex and they trapped in their head because they really got a fucking disease that's gonna kill them. I can't make this shit up. Somebody been paying for sex. 5 and 8 equal 13. 13 is the death card. Somebody paying for sex and they trapped in their head because they got some shit that they can't get rid of. I can't make this shit up. What the disease? All praise to the Most High God. I can't make this shit up. Somebody been paying for sex and they got a disease. Somebody could be a Taurus. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And somebody been paying for sex and they got a disease. They are in bad health. Tell me more. I told you it ain't no mistake that I'm talking about this. somebody was paying for sex, you know, and they caught some shit that they can't get rid of. Paul Gates said, all this shit is made up. You just don't got no spirituality. And get the fuck off my channel. If you feel like, think about it before you get blocked, right? Because you'll be blocked in a minute. If you think everything that I'm saying is bullshit, why the fuck are you watching me on a Saturday night? Shouldn't you be somewhere catching crabs? Now I'm asking you a question. If you think everything that I'm saying is bullshit, right? Shouldn't you be somewhere else catching a disease or something? And now you got blocked. But if y'all look up the Five of Pentacles represent bad health. It could represent poverty, but it also could represent health. Somebody been paying for sex. There go the sirens. Hear the sirens? I'll wait. What time is it on the clock? 9:01. 9:01. Bring down the number 10. Somebody could be a Leo. Somebody could be born in 91. 91 break down to number 10. 10 break down to number 1. Somebody could be an Aries. Because 13 break down to number 4. Tell me about, so somebody is trapped in their head because they're in bad health because somebody was paying for sex. So somebody caught a disease. See, that's why I know God be walking with me when I was young. God was walking with me. I did that shit when I was 18. I'm 41. You know? God was walking with me, right? Who is this person that caught a disease? Somebody could be a Taurus. Or, you know, this could be a woman that was dealing with a man that was paying other women for sex. Because, you know, a big factor in catching diseases is that the person you sleeping with is sleeping with other people. And they give you some shit. But then again, a lot of women sign their own death certificate because they like niggas. A lot of women like toxic ass niggas. A toxic ass man ain't gonna be faithful, and a toxic ass woman ain't gonna be faithful. So some of them, when you not healed, motherfuckers be liking toxic motherfuckers. So you can catch that shit from somebody else you thought loved you. How many women out here walk around with HIV from a nigga that they thought loved them? Or how many men walk around with HIV from a chick that they thought loved them? That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's fucking real. Show me this person that got a disease. It could be an earth sign or an air sign. Or a Scorpio. Somebody could be born on the 5th, the 8th, the 13th, the 4th. Somebody caught a disease because somebody was paying for sex. Yeah, show me this person that was paying for sex. Show me this person with the disease that was paying for sex. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Aquarius, the star? What about the star card? Why the star out here? The high priestess? The high priestess, the star? Yeah. Somebody don't like the fact that I'm talking about this shit. I'm really telling somebody's story right now. It's either somebody was prostituting themselves and they caught a disease, or they was dealing with somebody that was paying for prostitutes and they caught a disease. I'm telling you. And somebody don't like me revealing this. That's the high priestess and the star. That's somebody revealing this shit in front of everybody. Somebody don't want me revealing this shit. Who is this person with the disease? Could be an earth sign. Who is this person with the disease? Cancer energy. Somebody could be a Cancer. Tell me more. Who is this person with the disease? Heartbroken, yeah. Heartbroken over a Cancer, or a Cancer that's heartbroken. Look at that. Three of Swords is like a betrayal. Heartbroken. Somebody could be a Cancer. 3 and 7, right? Heartbroken because of heartbroken. Something about a Cancer. Hold on. Right? Somebody don't want me talking about this. Excuse me. Heartbroken over a Cancer, or a Cancer that's heartbroken. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody could be a Gemini or air sign. Somebody could be a Cancer. Tell me more. Who is this with the disease? 7 of Wands. Heartbroken, a Cancer. 7 and 7. Somebody could have caught some shit from Aquarius. The Knight of Cups. Hit assignment. Somebody blocked somebody because somebody gave them something. I can't make this shit up. I said, who is this person with the disease? Look at them. Heartbroken. Somebody Cancer. Standing their ground. Somebody is either a Cancer that got a disease or somebody caught some shit from a Cancer. You hear the sirens? So that's a side note. That's a side note. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody could be a Gemini. Heartbroken because of Cancer. So somebody Cancer gave somebody. Either a Cancer got a disease or a Cancer gave somebody something. And they blocked somebody. Heartbroken because of Cancer. And heartbroken over a Cancer. 3 and 7 equal 10. This could be somebody that they work with. Or Aquarius. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody could be a Cancer. This could involve like somebody met somebody at work. 3 and 7 equal 10. 10 represent Capricorn, work. And then they block somebody. Somebody could be Aquarius. I'm trying to tell you, I'm picking up on somebody. You know? Somebody caught some shit because somebody was paying prostitutes. Or somebody was prostituting themselves and they caught some shit. Somebody could be a Cancer. You know? Alright, they don't want me to reveal their shit though. But it's coming out. Show me this person with the disease. Somebody got a disease. Show me this person with the disease. They watching. Page of Swords, they watching now. Aquarius with Gemini energy. They watching. Somebody right now with a disease. They watching me. I'm telling your story, huh? They watching right now. Somebody watching right now that got a disease. That got a sexually transmitted disease. Tell me more. They watching. Why they watching? 9 of Pentacles. Somebody watching. Somebody living luxury. So somebody watching somebody blessed. So somebody from the past watching somebody living luxury. Why they watching somebody living luxury? 3 of Pentacles. Collaborating, watching, collaborating. Somebody got herpes. Somebody got herpes. Look at that. If y'all look at this picture, somebody got some shit growing out their penis. Somebody could have been a fire sign. Look at that. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? And actually, somebody got a disease, and they wanted to like pass it off to you or me. 3 of Pentacles is like collaborating. And 9 of Pentacles, 3 and 9 equal 12. Somebody wanted to pass their disease off to somebody else. Look at somebody with some shit growing out their penis. That shit look like herpes to me though. I'm just looking at the cards. You think I'm making this shit up? That's somebody watching. Somebody could be an air sign or a fire sign that was dealing with a fire sign or air sign. Somebody got some shit growing out their penis. I can't make that shit up. Why you think that card came out? Look at this shit sprouting out somebody's penis. Manny Powell said, yes, he does. Somebody got herpes or some shit or got some shit growing out their penis. Hey, they could have been a man that was swinging. But that shit don't mean that they swinging because they got some shit growing out their penis now. So going on with your bad ass, yeah. And somebody could be trying to pass this shit off to somebody else. They see somebody else living good. See this 3 of Pentacles and 12. Like, somebody trying to pass that. Why they trying to pass this shit off to somebody else? Why they trying to pass this shit off to somebody else? All praise to the Most High God. That's what I'm picking up on. Somebody got a disease. Somebody was dealing with either a fire sign or an air sign or a Cancer or some shit. Somebody got some shit sprouting out their motherfucking penis. Or they was dealing with somebody that had some shit sprouting out their penis. You know? Look, I can't make this shit up. Sagittarius guy said, what be growing out the penis? Look at that. Look at that card. Don't that card look like a penis? Ain't some shit growing out of it? Ain't some shit growing out? You got to look at the cards with your spiritual eye. Look at that. Ain't some shit growing out of it? If that's a penis, but yo, Trevon said I'm making it up. You just a deaf, dumb, blind motherfucker. You know? It ain't no coincidence when I asked about who got an STD, right? And that shit come up. That look like a male phallic with some shit going out of it. You just don't got a spiritual eye, see? This ain't for the deaf, dumb, and blind. You deaf, dumb, blind motherfucker. You gotta have a spiritual eye. If you ain't got no spiritual eye, of course you gonna think I'm making shit up. You know? Instead of you should be learning though. Because you probably the one that catch a motherfucking disease. They got new ones that come out every day. You know, my pops had HIV when he died. You know, so I'm real familiar with AIDS and HIV. You know, I seen that. That's why I don't play with my life like that. I see my father have HIV. He died from an overdose, but he had HIV. You know? My godfather had AIDS. My godmother had AIDS. My godfather was a pimp. He died from AIDS. My godfather was a whole motherfucking pimp. My godmother was with a pimp. They both died from AIDS. So I seen this shit with my own eyes. And I ain't the only one that seen that shit. It's a lot of y'all that bury people from AIDS and HIV. We just don't talk about it because it ain't cool to talk about. But I talk about it though. Because these young motherfuckers catching AIDS and HIV nowadays. Niggas going on college trips. Niggas going to Atlanta. You got dudes sleeping with dudes. Women sleeping with women. Women sleeping with niggas that sleep with dudes. You know? Why you think gay men, by no disrespect, why you think gay men is the biggest carrier of AIDS and HIV? It's because the way they have sex. That's the quickest way to catch HIV is doing anal. That's the biggest way to catch all type of diseases. Is doing anal. Why you think God said don't do it? I'm just keeping it real. And then you got dudes that sleeping with men, putting their penis in booties, and then they putting their penis in a woman's vagina. And she waking up with a whole motherfucking package. So we talking about real shit, right? It's definitely running rapid in the South, especially in Atlanta, especially in Florida and all these places. These young girls, these young dudes, and they take that shit as a joke. Because they say, yo, you could take HIV medicine and be undetectable. You ever seen the results of HIV? You ever seen it? I have. HIV, eventually, you know, if your T-cell count drop beyond a certain level, you get AIDS. And AIDS fucking had you looking like a fucking zombie. You ever seen, go look in the 80s and the 90s of people dying from AIDS and HIV. If you think I'm playing, I seen it with my own fucking eyes. Back in the day, in the 90s, they used to hide it. When people was dying, I buried like 8 to 10 people. They be like, oh, they had liver cancer. I had one cousin or aunt that supposedly had liver cancer, but I know she had HIV or AIDS. They just was ashamed to talk about it. You know? Yeah. I'm gonna ask again. Watch this. All praise to the Most High God. And I really believe, like, God said a man shouldn't lay with another man. A woman shouldn't lay with another woman. And, like, the LGBT community, men, they was the biggest motherfuckers that was coming down with AIDS and HIV because of their lifestyle. And back in the day, niggas was just doing drugs, having unprotected sex before they even knew about HIV. Now we got all this information about AIDS and HIV, and niggas still catching AIDS and HIV. I guess it's like a real ass conversation I have, huh? This ain't cool to be talking about this shit, huh? When it's young motherfuckers, 20 years old, catching HIV. Somebody caught some shit though. I'm just curious. What happens? I hope I don't get my channel blocked for this. God, what do you think about men sleeping with men? Showing Wolf for peace and love. What do you think about men sleeping with men? Let's see what the card, since the dude pop on and say, I be making shit up in my readings. Let's see what the cards say. And YouTube, I ain't judging nobody. I'm just saying what the cards say. God, Most High God, what do you think about men sleeping with men? If it's okay, the card's gonna say okay, right? You know? And never mind me, ain't like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just, a fake psychic medium. It's not like I'm talking to God or the spirit world or nothing like that, right? What do God think about men sleeping with men? All praise to the Most High God. What do God think about men sleeping with men? I didn't say what I think. I said, what do God think? 4 of Pentacles. An inheritance, gift, or a large sum of money leads to an argument. Possessiveness and selfishness. You try to keep all the money for yourself. It is foolish to try to control others' actions. Let's read it in reverse. Guard your possessions. Someone may try to separate you from your money. Why are we talking about money? 4 of Pentacles. Why we talking about money? 10 of Pentacles. God talking about saving yourself for marriage. That's what he's talking about. 4 plus 10 equals 14. That's a spiritual number. You gotta have you could think I'm making this shit up, right? You could think I'm making this shit up. I said, what do God think about men sleeping with men? What do you see right there? You see a man and a woman. I can't make this shit up. You can act like I be making these fucking cards up. That's talking about saving yourself for marriage. Saving yourself for marriage. Holding back your energy for marriage. Being selfish with your sexual energy for marriage. That's a man and a woman together. Look at the cards. Ask, what do God think about men and men? You see a man and a woman. Ask God, who is this person walking around with an STD? A male follicle come out with some shit sprouting out of it. That's what God think about men sleeping with men. Man and a woman supposed to be together. I can't. That's just what the cards are. You can act like you ain't see that shit. You ain't act like you don't see. I mean, even the Bible told you we really don't need cards because the Bible tell you what you think about it. It shows what he did to a whole town. A whole city was destroyed because men was sleeping with men. I'm not here to judge nobody. You do what the fuck you want to do. We got an AIDS, HIV epidemic going on. Motherfuckers catching diseases. It's young girls catching HIV and AIDS. It's young men catching HIV and AIDS. Everybody want to act like the shit don't exist. When it's men sleeping with men, then men sleeping with women. Women sleeping with women, then sleeping with men. What we doing? What we doing? Make some noise. Put a 1 in the comments if any of y'all ever had a family member that had HIV, that has HIV or AIDS, or that died from it. Put some in the comments if you had a family member that had HIV, that has HIV, or that had HIV or AIDS and died from it. Sean Wolford put 9. So is that 9 different people? Thank you for sharing your story. Is that 9 different people? So I told you about a story, right, where I came into a lot of money, right, when I was 18, and I had a show, and I did a show, and then we went to the strip club, and I slept with a stripper, and the next day I found out that I had crabs. You know? You just a troll. I'm talking about some real shit. You probably got a motherfucking disease. You know, I ain't even gonna block you. You said, nah, we clean here, but shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You said AIDS was created in a laboratory, my fault on a 9. Okay. I mean, whichever way it was invented, like we do know AIDS was created in a laboratory. I don't want to get deep. You could look at the motherfucker you really need to look at the motherfucker Fauci. Look at the motherfucker that created the shot for the coronavirus. That's the same motherfucker that was involved in the AIDS epidemic. And that shit started off in Africa. It was meant to fucking kill off Africa and Africans. And that shit spread around the world. Now I don't feel like you said why you mad. I'm just saying. I feel like you're on some bullshit. I feel like you trolling. But I'm being serious right now. My father had HIV. I buried a lot of people from HIV. So I'm passionate about what I'm talking about. Some of y'all niggas need to grow the fuck up. Some of y'all niggas got HIV. Some of y'all niggas got herpes. Some of y'all niggas need to grow the fuck up. You could troll, but it's a time to troll. But y'all niggas keep playing though. But you fucking your own life up. Some of y'all niggas need to grow the fuck up. You know? Sean Wolford said, Kane, this been going on since the beginning of time. But all I'm saying is, you know, I'm just talking about some real shit. I told you I spoke to women on the phone that said, you know, because I'm clean, you know. I made him I made him put a condom on. I gave him some head, but I made him put a condom on. You catch AIDS, herpes, all type of shit from giving people oral sex. What you think is going down your throat when you're doing it? All type of fluids. You know? So, yeah. So, you know? But, I don't know why tonight we talking, maybe because it's Saturday night and there's a lot of people that's going to be catching STD. I'm going to ask God again, why because nothing happened by mistake. Why are we talking, it's not sexy to talk about STD. It's not sexy for me to tell y'all when I was 18 I caught crabs. That don't make me look good, but I don't give a fuck about what nobody think about me. Because I learned from that. You know? You know? I'm gonna ask again. God, why you got me talking about STDs? Why we talking about STDs? Why are we talking about STDs? I'll take 3. 6 of Cups. This talking about the past? A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the past? What about the past? What about the past? Oh, I'm also seeing I'm hearing like a mother passing some shit off to her kid. You know, it's kids that caught HIV from the mother, and then the kids be birthed, and then the kids got to walk around. It's a little girl that grew up to be older. She died recently though. Sometimes, you know, they pass HIV on down to their kids. You know, but something about the past. What about the past? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. 6th house. Deal with Virgo. Virgo rule over your health. Something about the past. What about the past? 10 of Swords. Didn't I tell you? 10 of Swords. 6 and 10. Tower moment. Something about the past. Somebody down and out from some betrayal. 16. Somebody from the past is going through a tower moment because they got some shit. Somebody could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. 6 to 10 equals 16. Scorpio energy. Somebody from the past going through a 10 of Swords. Look at this shit. Somebody from the past. 10 of Swords. Why are we talking about diseases? This the ultimate betrayal. Somebody from the past going through an ultimate betrayal. 16 tower moment. Why they going through a tower moment? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. A Taurus from the past is going through a tower moment. A Taurus or a congregation of people. So a Taurus, somebody could be a Taurus from the past. It's go 10 of Swords, down and out. A Taurus from the past, thinking about the past, and a betrayal. What we talking about? Yeah. Somebody a Taurus or a Libra. It's a woman out here. That's why we talking about diseases. Somebody could be a Taurus, something about the past, 5 and 11. Somebody could be a Libra or Aquarius. the past, and the betrayal. 5 plus 6 equal 11. 11 plus 10 equal 21. 21 is the ending. 21 break down to a 3. Somebody caught some shit because somebody was sleeping with other people. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody could be a Taurus or a Libra. What about, tell me, what's this betrayal? First of all, tell me about this Taurus. Somebody a Taurus? Tell me about this Taurus. 6 of Swords. Moving away. We talk about moving away. Why we talk about moving away? A public figure. Somebody trying to move towards a public figure. Wow. Left out in the cold. Didn't I tell you somebody in bad health? Somebody could be a Capricorn towards Virgo energy. Somebody, a Capricorn towards Virgo energy, is in bad health. 5 and 6. Somebody could be born on 11th, 11 and 6. And somebody, alright, so what I'm getting is, this could be a Taurus, or this could be a cult. Or organization. This could be a cult. Right? Somebody could be belong to a cult. Right? 5 of Pentacles. Somebody caught a disease in this cult. That number 55 could mean something. Right? So somebody either a Taurus or somebody belong to a cult. Right? And now they want to travel towards somebody in the spotlight to pass their disease. Somebody want to pass a disease. Somebody got a fucking disease, either being in a cult or somebody a Taurus. Right? That's somebody in bad health. They want to travel and pass this shit to somebody that's in the spotlight. 5 and 6 equal 11. 11, 6 equals 17. 17 is a star. Somebody want to pass their disease on to somebody else. Somebody got a fucking disease. They want to travel and pass their disease on to somebody that's in the spotlight. What about this pass? What about the pass right here? Yeah, it's popping out. The sun, Leo energy. The sun, I feel like that the sun could represent exposure. What about this exposure? King of Swords. Oh. The King of Swords exposing. Somebody real analytical. King of Swords exposing. Leo energy. A Cancer. A King of Swords. Success. Shining. What about it? Yeah, there they go. Somebody trying to leave a motherfucker stuck. Pisces energy. The King of Swords. Cancer energy. The Chariot. And the Sun. Somebody real smart. Analytical. Having success right now. 4 and 7 equal 11. Having success in front of a lot of people. 11 and 19. So this is somebody shining right here. And you got somebody from the past that's stuck. 6 and 12 equal 18. Somebody could be a Cancer. Somebody from the past is stuck with a fucking disease. They see motherfuckers shining. Somebody from the past is in bad health. What's this 10 of Swords? What's the 10 of Swords right there? Why the 10 of Swords right there? The King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. King of Wands. What about the King of Wands? High Priestess. So somebody intuitive. Somebody attractive. What about it? 5 of Wands. Somebody intuitive, somebody attractive, and it's a group of people that want to fight or bring some type of chaotic energy. Why? Because they're the devil. I can't make this shit up. Somebody could be a Capricorn. It's a group of people. Yeah, it's a group of people. Look at that. The High Priestess, the King of Wands. Yeah. The High Priestess, the King of Wands, want to fight. Because like I'm exposing some shit. There go the devil right there. I feel like it is swingers. You see them? And you read that. Maria Power swingers. That's how they caught. See? See? And these little Mason groups, they do this shit where they swap mates. Where they swap lovers and shit. You know you got the Eastern Stars. My baby mother is an Eastern Star who ain't shit. Right? And she do look like she got a disease. Right? They swap lovers and have orgies and shit like that. Well, somebody in this cult gave somebody a disease. Yeah. Somebody in this Mason group gave somebody a fucking disease. And somebody want to pass that shit on to somebody else. Why they want to... Hear the sirens? What time is it on the clock? 9:31. 9, y'all do the math with me. 9 plus 3 equal 12, right? 12 plus 1 equal 13. 13 is the death card. Somebody got a disease that's gonna kill them. So they don't want to die by themselves. They want to pass that shit on. I feel like that's some of my story. Motherfuckers done caught some shit out there, being in these groups, and they would love to send somebody towards me so I could sleep with them. Some of y'all people playing them type of games with y'all. 13, they want you to have the same fate as them. Yeah, they think we don't know this shit though. You know? Yeah. Death card. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be born on the 13th, the 31st, the 4th. Somebody got some shit, y'all. And they caught it in a group. They caught it sleeping with motherfuckers in a group. They could have been sleeping with men and women. Because as you see this devil card, they see the devil like when motherfuckers go both ways. Because they know that's against God. You see a man and a woman. So they go both ways. Again, some of this person with this disease that they caught from a group, some of this person with this disease, all praise to the Most High God. Some of this person with this disease that they caught from a group, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is like having foresight. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, 3 of Wands. Ace of Cups is like soulmate energy, like a lot of love. 3 of Wands, soulmate energy, right? Queen of Cups, somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio female. You got the number 33. 33 is a Mason number. They go to Mason number right there. 33 is the number for a Mason, right? There they go. Somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 33 is a Mason number. Yeah, they burden. They fucking burden. And if you look right there, they go to number 13 again. 3 plus 10, 10 equal 13. They burden. Why is somebody could be a water sign? Or somebody, or you could have, some of y'all could have warned them motherfucker or some shit. Yeah. Tell me why somebody burden. Why they burden? Vanquish, whatever your name is, you said I look easy to put to sleep. I'll beat your ass. But what's so easy to put to sleep? Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean easy to put to sleep? You sound like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, that's some of these niggas from these Mason groups. All y'all do is put weirdo shit in the comments, because you niggas is weirdos. And you mad because I'm outing you niggas. Half of you niggas walking around with diseases in your balls. Whole motherfucking fish tank of sea creatures in your drawers. Yeah. Somebody could be a Cancer by a Scorpio. That's part of this group. Somebody could be a water sign. What about this water sign? What about this water sign? Yeah, told you they're in bad. It's a Cancer by a Scorpio or a Taurus that's in bad health. See? It's a female that's in bad health. Yeah, and they caught it from this group. They caught it from their little Mason group, or they caught it from a Taurus. Yeah, it's a female. 3 plus 5 equal 8. 8 plus 5 equal 13. They got AIDS or HIV. They got some shit that's gonna kill them. Cause 13 is the number for death. Cancer by Scorpio energy. In bad health, and they caught that shit from a organization. Yeah, and that's the truth from God. Could be an earth sign or a water sign or a Taurus that caught some shit. So that's my time, y'all. Wrap it up. Wrap it up out here. Because my balls are super fresh and super clean. And that's how I'm going to keep it. So this ain't the days where you just meet somebody and just sleep with them. You know, this ain't the days to just be meeting people and sleeping with them. Cause that one person you sleep with could ruin your motherfucking life for the rest of your motherfucking life. Hey, it's women that talk about Usher being so sexy, like they forgot Usher got fucking herpes. Usher literally on stage. I be looking at these chicks. They put motherfuckers like NBA YoungBoy, right? They love NBA YoungBoy, but NBA YoungBoy got fucking herpes. How the fuck are you having new babies and all this shit, and you got herpes? Usher got motherfucking herpes. You forget because a nigga famous or he got a little money that a nigga got herpes. Usher got herpes. NBA YoungBoy got motherfucking herpes. But they still let that nigga get on stage and dance past them. Just because a motherfucker look good don't mean they good. Usher still got fucking herpes. But y'all still let that nigga get on stage, fuck your marriage up, and put a strawberry in your or a cherry in your mouth. Sweating and shit. Which is an easy way to pass herpes too. Sweating and shit. I'm just saying. I see what I see. Niggas, like motherfuckers forgot that Usher was on trial for giving motherfuckers herpes. They let a little time pass by, you know what I mean? Nigga dancing on the stage, sweating, putting fucking cherries in people's mouth. With the whole motherfucking herpes. NBA YoungBoy came out and said he got herpes. But you still got a new baby mama though. So what happened to the fucking herpes though? They didn't flare up that day? Better wrap that shit up. Better think about who you sleeping with, and that's the truth from God. One. Happy Saturday. Get a fucking condom.